some videos which I made throughout my journey so you guys can see the transformation, and I'm also going to be sharing with you some tips and tricks for how I got through it. And yeah, let's just get straight into it. So you might be wondering why I'm actually making this video when you've never actually seen me with braces on, but I've had mine off for about a year now, and I thought that now I have a YouTube channel, why not make this video? Because I've always wanted to. I've been watching like YouTube videos for probably about 4 or 5 years now, and a couple of years ago seemed to be when all of the YouTubers I watched were getting their braces off, and it was like my favourite video to watch because I had braces at the time, and it really encouraged me to do the right thing, and I loved just seeing the transformation that they had with their teeth. And I always thought if I ever make a YouTube channel, I really want to make a video like that so I can help out other girls who are getting braces. And yeah, it's really weird to think now that at that time I had braces and was thinking, one day I'll have these off, and now I do, and that could be the same with you guys. It honestly goes so quick. But yeah, that's the reason I'm making it, because I honestly just really enjoyed watching these videos and I just wanted to share it with you guys. The first thing I guess I need to tell you guys is that I didn't just have braces, I also had something called the Herbs appliance, which is basically like a metal contraction which is supposed to bring my jaw forward. And that's because even though my teeth didn't have an overbite at the time, the orthodontist told me that when my teeth would be straightened out, I would have an overbite. So that's why I had to have the Herbs appliance, and I only had the Herbs appliance for 9 months, and I'm not gonna lie, it was not fun. But if you use wax, it's okay. Wax stops all the ulcers and it really makes it bearable. So thank God for wax. That really just got me through my braces journey.
Hi, it's myself. I'm just about to go to the orthodontist and get my Herbs appliance off, and I just wanted to make a video so I could see my jaw and how it's changed since before I had my braces, and I can look at it once I've got it off and see the difference. So I just want to remind myself that this has been a pain in the butt and I'm really happy to get it off. And then it pinches your cheeks all the time in case I forget, which I really don't think I will forget. And I'm probably going to have scars in my cheeks. But I'm really happy to get it off because it's a step closer to get my braces off. And if you want to show, I'll show you in case one day I need to show someone. So I have a bar down behind my bottom teeth, and then on this side I have an arm, and same on the other side. And so let's move my jaw forward. I just hope they don't give me elastics, because if they do, no, I don't want them. Yeah, they're very straight now. Like, I got some gaps there now. The gap there, the gap there. I think once they've changed the wire step today, they'll close up, and they're going to put my back braces on today as well. So I'll be in pain, but I'll do another video once I've got it off and tell myself, or whoever's watching this, how it feels then.
So as you'll see from the clip, the Herbs appliance is pretty much just like 2 metal bars and then a bar that goes behind your bottom teeth, which does seem like a lot of metal in your mouth, but I promise you, you adjust to it and get used to it. It's only 9 months, it's okay. But you also can get elastics instead of the Herbs appliance, but I believe that you have to have the elastics on for possibly the whole time you have your braces. So I did have to get elastics as well, so I don't know, it's up to you guys whether you want to get the Herbs appliance, because I did end up getting both, which kind of sucked, even though the orthodontist told me that if I had the Herbs appliance I wouldn't have to get elastics, but oh well, it turned out okay in the end. But in regards to cleaning the Herbs appliance, it was really easy. You just brush your teeth as normal. I had an electric toothbrush, which I think a lot of people think you can't use when you have braces, but I found it, if not easier than a normal toothbrush. And they also give you a little brush which helps you get into those really tricky areas and clean them. And yeah, if you guys are wondering if you can see the Herbs appliance, nobody can actually see mine. I know sometimes you can see them, but nobody actually noticed mine. I guess it depends on your mouth shape and the way that you have them, because I know sometimes they have the Herbs appliance facing this way and then that way, depending if you have underbite or overbite. But yeah, don't worry about that because it's completely normal. A lot of people do have them, you just don't know. If you ask around, I'm sure other people have them or have heard about them. It's not that unusual. For the first 9 months of having my braces was probably the worst part, because that was when I had braces, the Herbs appliance, or my teeth were moving, and it just hurts a lot when you get them tightened at the start. But as you get them tightened each time, it does get easier and it doesn't hurt as much because your teeth adjust to it. But in regards to pain relief, Panadol works amazingly, and Bonjela, and I have this other cream which worked really well. I don't remember the name, but I'll link it down below if you want to check that out. It basically helps ulcers as well, and wax is a miracle. It honestly helps so much. You just basically dab it onto your braces wherever you're getting an ulcer and it stops it from rubbing. You can also put it on the Herbs appliance, and that's all I really use for pain relief and worked fine for me. In regards to my braces breaking and things like that, I didn't really have any troubles with that, whereas I know some braces seem to break a lot easier than others. Like my brother's, his broke so many times, but I'm just telling you, if you guys do have problems with your braces and they break a lot, make sure you tell your orthodontist straight away and make an appointment to get them fixed, because it can prolong the amount of time that you have them on. I know that my brother was actually supposed to have his off before me, but because he never told the orthodontist or my mum when they broke, he ended up having his on for another year. But if you want to try and reduce the amount of breakages and things like that, I'd just be careful with what you eat. Don't eat things like apples unless they're cut up, and really chewy lollies and things like that. Just be sensible with it. You can probably tell what you can and can't eat. I ate mostly everything. Also corn, like big corn like that, don't eat that because that will just rip off the braces. But yeah, just make sure you tell the orthodontist if they break. Another thing that I wanted to touch on is your toothpaste, because a lot of people wonder, if you use whitening toothpaste, will you get those little squares on your teeth when you get them off? And I was so paranoid about that if I got my braces off, I'd have little squares. And when you get them off, you do get your teeth polished anyway, so I think it would like polish away any of the discoloration, so it would be even. But I didn't have that problem, and I did use whitening toothpaste a couple of times, which I know sounds silly, like my teeth aren't going to completely change from using whitening toothpaste a couple of times, but I was so paranoid that it honestly was completely fine. So when I went to go get my braces off, I was so excited. I'll insert a clip from when I was getting them off, because you've been waiting for that day for like 2 years, and it's finally happening, and it's really exciting because you're just going to look so different, but it's exciting. And when you get them off, your teeth feel so slimy and it's so weird, and I thought to myself at the time, is it always going to feel like this? But a lot of people say they don't like the feeling, but I loved it. I was like, oh, it feels so good. It was really cool. But when you get them off, basically what they do is they pop the wires out first, and they do that with a tool so that goes off easily, painlessly as well. And then they just have to take your brackets off, and they basically just snap them off, and it kind of makes a horrible sound. I hate the sound of them snapping off, but it's really painless. The ceramic ones hurt a little bit more than the metal ones, just because I'm not sure why. I think the glue's a little bit stronger or something, and they can sometimes crumble as well, but it's really painless overall. And then after that, they just polish your teeth and clean them, and that's painless as well. And then they take some photos, x-rays and all that kind of stuff, and it's really quick. Mine took probably max 40 minutes. Some people say theirs takes longer, but mine really didn't take that long at all. So I'm going to be getting my braces off now, hopefully. I really hope. So these are my teeth. I think they look ready to come off. I'm supposed to be wearing my elastic, so shh. Don't tell the orthodontist. Goodbye, goodbye. Ah, they're here right now. They're here right now. They're going to be gone later. So I just want to quickly touch on elastics and power bands, because I did have to get both of them towards the end of having my braces. I know that a lot of people get confused between those types of elastics because they both can sometimes be called elastics, but basically the power band elastic is the one which goes over the top of your braces and pulls your teeth together, and the other elastics are the ones which clip onto the top of your teeth and the bottom of your teeth, not your teeth, the top of your braces and the bottom of your braces, and they basically act as like a Herbst appliance and will either bring your jaw forward or back, or can fix a crossbite and things like that. And they're really great things, but if you get white ones like I did, they stain really easily. One time I went out for a curry with my friends, and it was funny because two of us both had clear braces and they stained so bad. So just be careful with what you eat. Even though you brush your teeth afterwards, they still can stain a little bit. When you go to the orthodontist, most likely you'll get them changed over. But yeah, just be careful because they can stain. Just think about what you eat. Like things like chicken noodle soup, heaps of like artificial flavoured stuff can stain them. But yeah, don't eat curry. I wouldn't recommend that. I forgot to mention before, but another thing that I got done when I got my braces off was the mold for my retainer. I just basically sat there and they put the mold in, and I waited for it to set, and then the next day I came back and picked it up just because it wasn't ready on the same day. And when I first put it in, it felt really tight. It was a little bit uncomfortable, but I soon got used to it. You'll see in the next clip that I found it really hard to take out because it was really tight, but it really did loosen up eventually, and now I'm in routine with wearing it. I just wear it every night. When I brush my teeth, I just put it in, and it's just easy enough like that. But when I first got it off, I did have to wear it day and night for 6 weeks, which you really should do, guys, because if you don't, your teeth will move. So definitely do that because you paid all this money, so it's worth wearing it. But if you guys don't want to get that retainer, I believe that you can get one of those metal wires. I think you still do have to use the like the plastic retainer as well, because you don't want your teeth to move. It's just like extra security for your teeth, I guess. But I know that a few of my friends do have that, and they're really happy that they got the metal wire because they don't have to wear their other retainer as often. But I don't have it, so I can't tell you about my experience with it. But yeah, just look up some reviews if you want to know about that. So I have my braces off now, and I have a lisp. I have a lisp. So yeah, because of this retainer, because I got it in, so that's why I can't really look. If I smile, it doesn't really work. But I'm really happy with my braces, but they're sore right now because of the retainer. And it feels so good. Like when you get them off, it goes all slimy and weird, but I'm getting used to it now. But I want to remind myself how weird it feels because it's pretty weird. And yeah, the retainer's weird. And I just went to the dentist then and had fluoride and stuff done to my teeth and just clean and polish again. And so now I'm feeling really minty, but it's gross. I don't like that feeling.
I feel like I have toothpaste on my face. My face. But yeah, maybe I should take my retainer out and show you what my teeth actually look like. Imagine if the stuff that was on my teeth glued the retainer. Ow! There you go. So these are my teeth, and I'm happy with them, and I hope they stay like this so I don't look back at it and be like, whoa, that's when my teeth were nice. I don't know what else to say about braces now. They're lovely, and these are what retainers look like. Slivery. Okay, bye!
I think that's all I have to say about my braces experience. I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and let me know if you want me to do any more advice videos, because I do like filming these because I feel like I'm helping you guys out. Just send me a message on Instagram or Twitter if you have any other requests, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!